say that was all.
Meh.
Yeah, okay. Hello and welcome to CTF, the what edition are we on now? It's like the May and end of April sort of edition, I guess. Yeah, April to May edition. CTF, where we've seen EBO2 come out. The regionals obviously happen now in London, came and went. And obviously, like I say, we've got the OP11 meta and what it shaped out to be before we hit EB. So, did you want to start with the results? I've got a nice big gap. Some of them are there, some of them aren't.
Yeah.
I mean, so but on the 7th of April, we got OP10 Kid, Calgara, and PY Crop. That's very yellow heavy.
Yeah. That was the week after or the week when set 10 dropped.
Yeah, I mean, that's all right, man.
Yeah. So it's expected that some of the new leaders are going to top those locals because people just don't know how to play into them.
Yeah, okay. But as far as the leaders themselves go, nothing groundbreaking there, so that's fine. 10th of the 4th, 25. So that's going to be
Thursday.
Yeah. So that's Rebecca, Purple Luffy, and Bella Betty.
Rebecca is interesting.
Rebecca's a new one, so that's with certain cards it got obviously from Usopp coming out. I'm assuming that's the cards that got integrated. Cavendish is the main one, I think, and Kuros and the Rebecca.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Rebecca was never, in my mind, Rebecca was never really a bad deck. It just didn't see a lot of play.
Yeah. Rebecca has always come down to the pilot mainly.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's a very setup heavy deck.
And
if your opponent is able to disrupt your setup, then that can push you back a turn on too.
Okay. Purple Luffy, nothing changed for that, did it? Next set, that's all the same. Bello Betty, that got a couple of new cards in OP11, didn't it? Was it a couple?
Some, if anything, it changed more into.
It was purely a Rev Arm, like it moved more into yellow Rev Army as opposed to purely
red. It changed
red.
more into a revolutionary deck instead of just being a trigger heavy deck. So there are more reasons for you to play the Bello Betty Searcher to find you the remaining pieces, and then you can still swing with that.
Okay. So I'm assuming this is going to be the week after the regional event. I'm just going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say purely in Pacific. So the representative from here that went down to play played and bottled out after about 3 rounds or 4 rounds, maybe 5 rounds. It went three or something. So it went 6 rounds. So it would have been Lim, OP10 Kid, and OP02 Smoker. Well done, pal. Keeping it alive, I guess, for now. So from what I gathered, he was played the exact same deck list as the regional one. So it's, and again, to be fair to the person that played that regional list, it's very well done, to be fair, because I don't think anyone had thought of that yet.
So Lim winning that regionals was one.
I think it's a lot of luck, I think.
Yeah, so
I don't think I had a lot more to it.
The player was very lucky.
He won. I think he said he won a lot of his dice rolls, like all of his dice rolls. He won.
And they
so long as he went first,
they also avoided a lot of very, very difficult matchups. Like all the black decks that they played into throughout the event was a single Lucci during the Swiss.
Yeah.
And then they played 1 or 2 Usopps in the top cut.
Yeah.
And Usopp is not really a removal.
Not a removal, no. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so that was the build.
And then also during these locals, that guy also didn't play into me. And Smoker is just it pieces it apart.
So we'll go to the 18th to the 4th. We hit NL, Rebecca, and Teach. I think I was here for that one. That last round was long. I didn't play it. I don't think I played Teach. But NL doing NL things. Obviously, EV's come out. It's got a little bit more support with the loss of Rygo.
Yeah.
Or whatever you want to call it. I can't remember what it's called. I just know it's Rygo. Again, Rebecca, the same Rebecca build, wasn't it? But with, just the same record. Teach got some interesting cards. Mainly the Rush Burgess and the Kuzan from OP11.
The big one is definitely the Kuzan.
It makes it more of not a one way to win deck.
Yeah.
Which is nice. It's nice that it's not just the same thing over and over. You can still do that if you really want to, but you can play a different deck.
The deck has changed from the let's just spot remove everything and stop my opponent from doing anything into me being able to decide I can do this or go for more of a mid-range road where I can just start pummeling him with those Kuzas that you can't remove at all.
Yeah.
And then those just replace themselves into the barges.
And upon recently, we've just had some of the cards announced for the structure deck. Is it 26 or 27? The Blackbeard structure cards, which is another Kuzan.
Blackbeard and Black Purple Luffy. The full list is up now on the official website.
Again, and when you look at those cards in Blackbeard, it does the same thing. It's still deviating from that original what it used to do,
which I'm
quite
happy about as well, because it gives 3 potential playstyles on how you can play the leader.
Well, it's like you say, it's similar to. I mean, I'm sure there's another deck surely in our mind we can put forward that says, okay, you've got more than one way of playing it. Essentially, there's more than one surely. Like Boa can play like a more hand heavy or a hand heavy version, or you can play it as just a card build deck.
I think looking back to the previous batch of structure decks, I think Purple Luffy was definitely one that received an upgrade. With that, and I think the other one that I would say changed how the deck plays would either be Newgate or whatever the yellow one was out of that batch.
Yeah, the
Katakuri.
Katakuri was a bit different. Can you put it on camera now? Because it's been 5 minutes and we open a pack every 5 minutes. Again, we're going to rattle through, but you're going to have a pack and me and Szilveszter are probably going to have a pack. Sit down. I'm taking that one.
The week after we had a...
so that's after the teach, So
Carrot. Returning reigning champion. Tom.
Well done, Tom.
Check out his YouTube channel, Time of the Tom.
Yeah, that would be the QR code that's on the video, which is always nice.
Just decided to show up, play his Easter Bunny deck, and just win. I think I might have a hit right away.
Nice. This is nothing.
Hey!
I already have one, but okay. Jace's.
Oh,
Jewelry Bunny. Oh, Bunny. Well, man, the first set done. Joy. I think I played Carrot round 1. I can't even remember what I was playing. It was probably Odin or something. SD21 Luffy, so that's red Luffy.
Yep. Gear 5 EX.
Yeah, just rush, run through. Yeah, like most things. And then SD10 Luffy, which I'm assuming you again. You playing on meta deck, still doing well. That was on the 21st of the 4th, 25. And we go to the 24th of the 4th, 25. Which I've got as well, Red Green Smoker.
Yep.
SD21 Luffy again, EX. Yep. And then Red Purple Yuta, which is an interesting. I say it does come up and down again, but
well, it's what happens when someone decides to cook and it tastes good.
Yeah, that's fair. We'll go into the 28th of 4th.
I think it's the most meta result that we can get into.
Yeah. Shanks. Well, OP9 Shanks, not to be confused with Structure Deck Shanks. Shanks, Red Green Smoker, and then Marshall to Teach, Blackbeard. That's the most meta looking listing possible, I would say. Yeah,
pretty much.
No result for the 1st of the 5th due to limited players.
Low outcome.
Yeah. The 4th of the 5th, 25, we've got Blue Black Usopp, getting to the top, followed by Red Green Smoker, and another, I can't remember what it was. There was a number, there was a fair few people there that day, I think.
Yeah.
It's like 14.
Unfortunately, I haven't seen all the people and what they were playing that day.
And then we're on the 7th of the 5th, 25.
Again, quite low outcome first day.
Then we go to this Monday,
which is now the EBO2 meta, so 10.5.
Yep. We have Vegapunk at 1. Will be Red Shanks at 2.
Mm-hmm.
I would assume, is it Black Smoker?
Yep.
Yeah, Black Smoker, so OPO2 Smoker at 3. So Smoker obviously got the Sengoku card now that can repeatedly bring back 4-drops, which is 4-drop Kuzan, it's, like you say, it's Hinas, it's Borsalinos, anything really, yeah. Doesn't bring back the new Garp, does it?
No, new Garp is 5-drop,
okay,
yeah.
I need to make sure. enjoying the EB meta so far? Is it different, or does it feel a bit more? Does it feel worse?
I think it's good. It's
nice to see some new, different decks.
It's a lot better than set 10 was. I think set 10 was very bland.
Yeah.
And also just it gave me the very same taste as set 2 and set 3 was.
Yeah.
That's
like the same card, same
like color beats color.
Yeah.
But now with EB coming in, it feels a lot more like you need to see your cards and you need to play your deck in a way to find your cards.
Yeah. And then we go on to this Thursday, which again we see a repeat. We see Vegapunk winning again.
Yep.
SD21, oh sorry, SD11 Uta, green.
Which is the green film.
Yeah, green film. And then I'm guessing it was red green smoker.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I remember seeing a red green smoker around. I was just assuming it'd be that. Okay. It's nice to see make it onto a list. I mean, just as a mono green, but I mean, it's a very, very consistent deck when you use it properly.
Yeah.
And that's kind of it. I think it gets heavily beaten by removal, doesn't it? Just removal decks.
Not just removal, also counter aggression.
Yeah. Stuff like Bonnie and stuff like that, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that night I just decided to play a chill deck, red green low. And it pretty much came down to do I have the counter or not?
Yeah. And obviously we had the Treasure Cup last night. Yep. Which I don't know if you have any results for that specifically.
So we had a good turnout, 14 people.
Oh, 14, I thought it would have been 16.
Do you want my results?
I mean, go for it. Go for it.
I went 0-4.
Playing a deck you never played.
He's played
it now, but he's not played that build. He's not played that build.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's not played EBO2's version in
we had quite a good variety with the decks that people were playing. Yeah. So there were 2 NLs, 2 Shankses.
Any Teach?
No Teach.
Okay, I'm definitely bringing that next week then, if nobody wants to play Teach.
So there was a Vegapunk, a Bonnie, Purple Luffy, Zoro.
Zero or Zoro?
Zoro, Rob Lucci, I was playing Smoker. There was also a Doflamingo from OP1.
Oh, okay, yeah, blue.
Played very poorly.
Was it?
Unfortunately,
God, yes.
Okay.
I was sat next to it while the opponent just destroyed him.
There was also a Green Purple Luffy.
Yeah, I heard that.
Nico Robin, and I can't remember what the last one was. I can't remember what that guy was playing.
Which guy?
The dude who got the 11th place. I've not seen what he was playing.
Was he the guy that played me in the last round?
I've no idea.
What did you play in the last round? You said you played
Bonnie,
but I don't think we already said Bonnie.
I've said Bonnie.
Okay.
What a bit different colour. Who knows?
I can't remember what the last deck, but it was quite a good variety, and also the outcome was also interesting.
Yeah.
So the top 4, starting from the bottom, Nico Robin, which was down to just. So the first 2 rounds were down to good matchups.
Yeah.
Round 3, unfortunately, it was a heavy brick, and then round 4 was
all I like is these. It's the same.
Yeah,
all the time. I just get the events constantly.
Yeah, the Omni Searcher, and I got another SR hit. Wow, I mean, I'm keep pulling you the cards, guys.
You say that.
So Twitter don't get those mangas.
Third place was Green Purple Luffy.
Well, that's to be expected. It's the most meta deck at the moment.
Second was Shanks, and then first place was Lucci.
Oh, okay. So what? The final was Lucci Shanks.
Yeah,
I thought Shanks had won that, to be honest. But I suppose with they like say not spot removal in Lucci, you probably get around it all.
Yeah, it's.
Actually, no. To be fair, if Lucci's still running OPO4 Sabo, where it's just going to protect the whole of its board, then I can see it. I can see Shanks.
Effects, but
yeah. But that's what I'm saying. If you're playing as removal into removal, if that's protected from removal, then I can see that working.
One thing I can definitely say, all the games were fun. Even round 1 against Green Purple Luffy, like playing Smoker into it, like, sure, biggest cut was me losing my curve, like
Yeah,
that was one, but I've never once felt that the game was like very uneven.
it wasn't one-sided.
Yeah,
It felt like you could have won.
like
Yeah.
I been able to go on
Mm.
my curve,
Yeah,
it's a more easy game.
yeah,
But
I'm with you.
yeah, losing the dice roll is like, it is
Yeah, of
what it
course.
is.
That's fair. So this is only what 15 minutes so far. So we're structured out. So we've got OP 12 round the corner in 2 weeks, I believe, for pre-release.
11, OP11.
OP 11. I just had OP 10. Yeah, sorry, OP 11. Yeah,
OP11.
sorry, OP 11. So we got OP 11 in 2 weeks. We anticipating anything for that? Like a massive meta shift. I mean,
Maybe.
obviously, I don't think that's
So,
going to be the meta shift. Supposed to be blue, purple, Luffy.
unfortunately, the meta shift is gonna be into blue, purple, Luffy, Katakuri, purple Katakuri, green, purple, Luffy, and funnily enough, Lucci.
Yay! More of the same.
Yeah. So it
Sure.
is going to be a very, very purple heavy meta,
Mm.
but it is going to be a bit different around
Yeah.
here because around that same time we will be getting the new structure decks as well.
Yeah, well, no, because do we not get the blue ace structure deck before we get those structure decks?
I have no idea, but that ace structure deck is down to luck.
Is it? I thought it did really well over somewhere. Thought it was doing well, but then again, no one's got it. Apparently, we're getting it first. But I thought someone had won something with it.
I've no
What
idea
team?
when we are getting that, but I know that we are getting the new structure decks in like a week's delay to set 11 or at the same time.
Okay.
And
A stretch for me. Yeah, I'm with you.
yeah, so set 11 gonna be very purple heavy.
Yeah.
Yay.
Woo.
And
Bring back the days where we just had to deal with one deck. Now we've got like 10 to
I
deal
mean,
with 10 deck meta
you have
decks.
to deal with one deck that's being Luffy.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a way around it already. I don't think it will.
I mean, it is what it is. Unfortunately, set 11 is one of those sets where the leaders are not really interesting. The cards
No.
within the set is what people will want.
Yeah.
And the set 12 is the polar opposite, where the leaders look really, really promising and interesting.
And
And
we need to wait for the cards.
the cards inside the set, the stuff we have seen is like, yeah, you have a couple cards that are like designed for this leader and it's going to be really, really good support. But I've not seen anything really generic from the set 12 spoilers.
Yeah. I mean, Koala from the next set, well, set 12 looks decent. Kuzan, some of the cards I've seen for Kuzan look quite nice as well.
Yeah.
I can't even remember the other leaders. There's a Rosanante, which is pure reliant on lore cards, getting KO'd just to put life in, which is an interesting idea.
Yeah. The Sanji leader looks nice.
Is that going to run more of a Vinsmoke thing, though, or with it being blue-purple, exactly the same
somewhere
as Reiju?
between.
Yeah.
So it's like a Straw Hat Vinspoke kind of deal.
So it'd be similar to like Red Green Law, where you half and half it with the Supernova into Straw Hat Engine. I can't even remember the rest of the cards in that set now. The other leaders, beyond me.
We are getting Rayleigh.
That looks really bad. The support cards make sense for it. It just still looks really bad. Someone will find a way to make it work, but it just
we'll see. We'll see. I think Rayleigh looks good and interesting.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It looks interesting, but it's like the interesting like sugar looks interesting. Like red purple sugar looks interesting. But it will have, you know, what I mean, it will sit somewhere in the unknown scape of not being relevant somehow.
I think Rayleigh is gonna be one of those leaders that is going to just show us that we were wrong and the deck is actually good. And like set 12 leaders look absolutely fantastic. Like the alt arts have already been like revealed and they are just gorgeous.
Yeah.
But looking at immediate future, set 11, very purple. And it will all come down to who sees their cards first.
Here we go again. Roulette.
Right.
Hard roulette.
I swear, if I get another hit out of this box, guys, you're gonna have to thank me. And no.
I don't.
Okay, first whiff.
Easy.
Hey.
2 rares.
Yeah, double rares here as well.
Yeah, the joy. And we've only got like we've got 1 more second. We can open another pack because it's been 20. It's been 5 minutes either way.
Yeah.
Another one. That's it. 20-minute mark.
Hey. And another
Nope.
no-hit.
Zorro.
7.
Zorro Rosie.
Brand new words.
Nothingness. The nothingness of packs. So we've had 1 ult so far, so 1 ult or a secret to go then. Or an ult and a secret. Here's hoping. So well, we've spoken about all that. There's not really much more for us to talk about, I guess, in regards of everything else. I mean,
really.
just another store tournament next Saturday. At the minute, I'm winning by default since I'm the only one who has a ticket. So far.
You're gonna have to play me because I am in by
You
default.
you are going to be playing, yes, I'm aware. Yeah. You got anything you're cooking up deck wise? With obviously EB support, just in general.
For the moment, with EB support, just waiting on cards to arrive, and then just gonna update some decks with the universal searchers.
Oh, okay. You mean the 2-drops, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to try and build Iceberg. Something different.
Yeah, that new Iceberg.
The new Iceberg card.
Yeah, new Iceberg card looks nice.
Yeah.
And other than that, nothing interesting really. I'm just waiting for set 11 to try out and fail big time with Katakuri because I just can't get my head around how to play that deck.
I'm kind of sat there the same because you know when you look at all of the effects and it's like, oh, -1 to see the top of your opponent's deck, isn't it, essentially?
Yeah.
It's constant, and I'm like, but if you're minusing so heavily all the time, if you're doing it every single turn, surely you're just never going to get curved.
Yeah, it's optional, and you should be using it around like the late game.
Yeah, because then if you're playing yellow specifically, if they're putting life in, you can see what's going into their life, so you know if it's a problem or not. But yeah, no, I was very much. I was gonna say because it's the same as you. I've seen it doing well, but I'm confused as to, like you say, when you look at the cards and how they work, it's like you can understand, you can see the top of life, but it shouldn't change it too much. It's no different than the yellow one that you have, where you look at the top of their life now, and that one's not really seen much in the meta at the moment. But I'm assuming with all your other purple cards, you've got, like, say, you've got 9-drop more. Mostly the new Katakuri is obviously moving bits and pieces around. There are ways of gaining life and moving cards into life.
What? Yeah. Well, it's all just time and practice. Like I'll be playing that Katakuri deck just because I really enjoy the character.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I just bounce around because it's fun. Making 1 great again is not being a fool. I'd be actually quite curious to see. I would actually be really curious to actually see the support we get in Yellow Green Yamato in the structure.
Yes.
I think that's what everyone's waiting to see, like all the other bits. So I'm intrigued to see what's in Buggy, to see what the support is. Well, Shanks will be the same.
I can say this now. The next decks that are gonna get revealed will be Shanks and Buggy. I know this for certain. They are going to leave the ladies for last because they are the first trap.
Of course, yeah, first. Yeah.
As for what we've seen from the new structure decks, Teach, again, as we mentioned, like the blockers that we get in there and the removal pieces.
I've not really looked at the Luffy stuff. I'm going to say more of a Teach player, but I'm sure I can find
Luffy is good. Luffy is good. Especially the new 6-drop Luffy from that deck.
The card itself just looks a lot nicer.
Yeah, the leaders are gorgeous.
Yeah.
The big ones from the Black Purple Luffy deck, we are getting a sort of replacement for the Black Maria 2K counter in the form of Robin, which does the exact same on-play effect as the free-cost Zorojuro or Bruno Zoro, the purple one.
Oh, I've got it here. -2. Oh, right, yes. Yeah, +2 to the base.
Active. Yeah, and then the 6-drop Luffy just puts the base power of your leader to 7k.
Yeah, until your opponent's next.
Which
General Frankie -2 on, give it to your opponent's -2 for the turn. Robin -2, add up to 1 dunk after you done that set is active, so you're technically going up 1.
It's the ramp. It's exact same as the free drop Zoro.
Yeah, of course. Tony Shocker blocker on play -2, rest up to 1 of your opponent's dunk cards.
The one card that I really like from the black purple Luffy deck is the Soba Mask.
Yeah, I've just seen it. If you have
It's
if you
funny.
have Sangoro or Sanji character with 7,000 base power or more, give this card -5. However, on play, return all Sangoro and Sanji characters back to the hand. So you can't like spam loads of Sanji essentially.
Well,
What's Straw
you
Hat Courier?
can use a Sanji from
Yeah.
set 9 on one turn, then swing with it,
Mm.
play that one on bouncing back, then play it out again.
Yeah, I mean, could you do? No, you can't really do that. I was just thinking, could you play the blue one if you're running it in blue purple? Play the blue one to play that. It would return the 9-drop back to hand.
Yeah,
If-
why would you do that? That's just negative value.
Yeah,
Well-
you get to keep replaying it though, the 9-drop over and over.
Yeah.
If you set
I
it up.
don't disagree with that, but you're paying 9 to then
Yeah.
play that for free, which then bounces
Well, no,
the thing back to your hand.
Minus.
It's
Like
only paying
I
negative
wouldn't,
value.
yeah, I would not use it in blue purple.
No, it's just I'm just
In
curious.
black purple and red purple, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think with that deck and the support that we are getting in black purple, I think
Yeah.
my RP Luffy is gonna go back into more of a pure
Like,
Yeah.
a pure
If it
straw
was
hat
red
build.
purple, you could use the 2K torpedo Sanji, launch it for 7, play the Saber Mask, bounce that back to hand, so you've got 2K in hand.
Or just
I think you
leave it out to double swing with
You
it.
misheard. It's a 7,000 base power or more.
Oh,
You can't
right.
torpedo.
Right, yeah. Okay.
So it's only gonna work with Sangoro or Sanji character. Because Sangoro is
Well,
a
it's
is a
still called
5/7.
Sanji, it's just weaker than required, isn't it?
Yeah, it's base. So that's why I'm saying like the 9-drop Sanji would fit into that. It's either that or is it the 6 for 8 that you get? The 6 is that Sangoro as well, the vanilla.
Yep,
Yeah,
the
it's
vanilla.
those two, yeah. Or like any other Sanji that might be in blue that could be.
But the main combo with it is obviously going to be the
Yeah.
7-drop.
Of course. Teachers 7-drop teach. Rest character basically Jack. Rest KO 3 cost. But you don't cycle.
Yeah, it's
importantly.
the Jack for the archetype.
Yeah. Well, you say for the archetype, it's not leader locked or anything, and then on KO, you get one black card from your trash to your hand. So resting it and KOing something, giving it a body swing into it, and then you could.
Yeah, if they get rid of
you
it,
could hypothetically get 10-drop black.
Yeah, you add back something.
Yeah.
And Kuzan.
I was at Sanjan Wolf next.
Oh yeah.
Leader is Blackbeard Pirates type. Character gains blocker and +1 for every 4 cards in trash. So
Which
basically making it
I
very
think
hard to
it's-
remove.
Yeah, I think
If
that
you go
blocker
for
is
the
crazy.
if you go purely for the Jesus Burgess, I'm going to trash everything constantly. You play this in it because it's just going to become irremovable unless you're playing red.
Yeah.
But even then, red is mostly on play. It's only something like
And then
Well, they call it Newgate.
and then I believe it has an on
on play trash 1 card from hand. But because your on play is
Yeah.
removed because you're playing teach, you don't ever have
Yeah.
to do that.
So if you wanted to play it in another deck, you
Yeah.
could,
You could, but you just lose
but
value.
that is a detrimental
Well,
effect.
not really, because it's only if your Blackbeard, if your leader's Blackbeard Pirates, you gain the effect, the original
Is
effect.
it?
Yes, it's leader locked.
Oh wow.
So it literally is just you trash a card.
So it's a 4/4/6 blocker.
No, it won't
Which-
be. It won't be a blocker.
It's only
It
only
only
a
gains blocker in Blackbeard. It's literally just Blackbeard card.
Oh, I need to learn how to read again.
Well, you read in 2 languages.
That too. I don't even speak any of them proper.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's what I mean. It literally is just a Blackbeard card. It looks cool.
It it only works in
What is it?
Blackbeard.
Is it replacing Katarina Devon in that respect? But then
Yeah.
but then you lose Banish.
That's Devon is.
It's an on and off. I
Yeah,
get
you
that.
don't need Devon.
Yeah,
You
okay.
don't need Devon.
So just take this moment to say thank you, Bandai, for properly locking cards.
Honestly,
Yeah. Good job.
that's good game design there.
Yeah,
That's
it
good.
literally-
That's
But
good
it's
game
for the
design
structure
there.
deck. It's literally only for this structure deck.
The
Big.
Big Bad Evil.
So Kuzan 6-drop is also a blocker. So
Yep.
Blackbeard's got a lot of blockers now.
Yep.
With an on-KO effect, play 1 Blackbeard pirate type character, cost 5 or less from your trash rested.
And it is not name locked.
And it is not name locked, so you can play the 5-drop Kuzan that cannot be removed.
Yep.
Which means you could then filter it essentially out, unless you wanted to play something with an on-KO.
Yeah. So we are getting
Yeah.
a lot of blockers in this structure deck.
Well, it did lose very heavily to aggro, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's where you need the blockers for. So,
And again, Kuzan is an on KO, so
yeah,
if potentially
if he gets removed, you just play
it gets
something
removed
back
by
out.
some other way.
I mean, the Kuzan's a 5 for 5 though, isn't it? That's the only thing.
Yeah, 5/5,
So-
6/6, but this Kuzan has a counter value to it.
I mean, you could always just play out the as counter value. You could always play if you have enough in trash. You could play the 4 cost Burgess. which boosts itself.
It depends on the game state that you're in, because
Same here.
ideally you would want to bring back the 5 cost,
Oh, you can
because
also
that
place back-
one
yeah.
that one trashes itself and draws
And
your
draws
card for free.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm with you.
And then that one then
One for
can
one.
bring back another card that is potentially
So-
immune.
Another 2k for the deck.
Yeah, which is
one drop
good.
Katarina Devon.
Yep.
Activate main, trash the character. If your leader has the Blackbeard Pirate types, give it to one of your opponent's characters -1 during this turn, with an on-KO effect of draw one card. So you won't get the on-KO through the trashing.
Yeah.
But it is mainly a 2k.
Yeah.
I would think you're very, very limited, because, I mean, what's the alternative? Playing Stronger?
Yeah.
Which is -2.
-2,
But you have to trash a card.
but
you get
it
to
draws
draw.
you back one.
So it's that done. Wait, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Might as well.
And
We're
then
reaching the end.
the
Last
card
one.
that I think is the best one out of all of these.
It looks really cool, to be fair. A 1-drop Avalo Pizarro. Activate main. Rest 1 full of lead, which you never do. If your leader is Blackbeard Pirates type, this character gains +4,000 power during this turn. So basically, it makes a 1-drop of 5k for one rest of
Resting
your
the
leader,
stage, yeah.
or resting the stage, and you never rest your stage. On KO, it draws a card.
So, Bubba.
Well, that's my
That's Eminem.
I got Bonnie. Stage. So
Yeah.
that's what I think. That's my playset of Bonnie done.
So, like, late game, you just put this one down, and when your deck is already so thinned out that you don't want to search anything anymore, you can just turn it into a 5k and swing with it.
Yeah, of course.
And again, all of the
even
characters...
if you wanted to do it turn 2, like I say, it's still on KO drawing a card, so you're never losing negative value from it.
But the thing is, every single card...
It basically means that you can basically go first now. Yeah. You don't have to trash or start cycling straight away. You can play that.
If they want to ignore your cards on the board, sure. They're just going to keep on punching away.
Yeah.
But if they do remove it, you will
gain value.
Replace them.
Yeah, which is good. It's nice to see something come up, like, to be a bit different. That's the only 2 colours we've seen so far. Obviously, let's say supposedly Buggy and Shanks.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Buggy and Shanks next, because the 2 of them like go hand in hand.
Yeah. Okay. And with that, that's them structures. Blue Ace. Locals Monday, Thursday.
Yeah.
Pre-release is coming up in 2 weeks, so it's Store Champs next Saturday. Me and Szilveszter will be here. I wonder if anyone else will. Don't know when this is going up.
And we will also have the structure deck battle as well when those
that's
release.
Is that towards the end of June?
I think.
I'm sure I read the result. I'm sure I read on the Bandai app when it was. You never know.
But it's gonna be pretty much the same.
Yeah. Well, so I think we'll talk about that actually, because Ash was a bit confused by it before when I was talking to him. So it's not a buddy battle, is it? It is literally 1v1, 1v1. You're in pairs of 2s.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, I thought that's the 2v2 event.
So there is a 2v2 event that's gonna happen, and then there is also the sealed battle with the new structure decks.
Yes. So I was mainly talking about the 2v2, which is, so I would play you, Ash would sit and play his opponent. So I'm assuming the winners of the 2 games then play each other as the tiebreaker.
No. So the way it works is
is it like an accumulative point system then?
Yeah, so it's a cumulative point system. There is no way on randomizing the pairings. So you will play whoever you play.
Right, okay.
And the way it works is that there is a priority table and a non-priority table, and that is determined by the round you are on. Okay. So odd number rounds, it's table 1. Even number rounds, it's table 2.
Okay.
And the reason why it matters is priority table gives you 3 points for winning. Non-priority gives you 2 points for winning.
Right, okay.
And the way it goes is player 1 plays player 1, player 2 plays player 2, 1v1, and whoever wins will get points for that team.
Yeah.
And there is X number of rounds.
Mm-hmm.
You are just going to play randomly,
mm-hmm.
and whichever team accumulates the most points by the end of the event will be declared the winner.
Okay. So is that?
I'm just going to say it. This whole thing sounds stupid.
Well, it's also a shared deck list, isn't it? So if
Yeah,
if you
shared
run
deck
if you
list.
run 4 of something, I can't then run that 4.
So
But
it
if you
is-
ran 2, then I
it is
could run
shared
2.
deck lists. You are restricted in the leaders that you can use in the team.
In what respect?
So leaders cannot be the same color.
Oh, well, yeah, but then you.
Yeah, so you've got to have different colours.
Or,
yeah, but then you physically can't run the same.
so
cards.
leaders cannot be the same color if they are monocolored.
If the mod, that's what I was going to say,
Or
because you've got duals.
if they are dual colored, they can
Share
only
one.
share one color.
Yeah.
Which, funnily enough, is
Purple.
the exact same stuff that I was talking about as a custom format.
But you don't work for Bandai. Are you trying to get a marketing hire here? Do you want to submit your CV?
Oh,
Bleed
I was
on camera.
I was actually testing out online on Tabletop Sim a custom format where you have 2 leaders basically and a 60 card deck.
Yeah. I remember you saying.
Yeah, and the whole point of that format will be that it puts you into 3 colors.
Yeah. Something along the lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now all of these restrictions on this format.
Yeah, but similar, but it's still 250 card decks.
Yeah, but
it's still the same One Piece format. Just
it's more of just like, let's have people play 1-on-1 and then limit the deck list between them.
Yeah,
but I like the idea because it's somewhat similar to how the 3-on-3 cups work.
Yeah,
but then also not really.
Yeah.
Also, bring back the 3-on-3 cups.
Just bring back the 3-on-3 cups around here, please. They were amazing.
And you had to
make
travel.
It so, yeah, and it was really fun.
I'm not saying it's not, but
like they were fun.
Glasgow was the tits, bro.
It was amazing.
That got me demonetized. Okay.
You're welcome.
There you
go. And also the restrictions that we were playing the 3-on-3 cups with were just absolutely better than how they do it in Japan.
That's 6. We've got 1-0. I don't have it.
I don't think I got it either. Nope. No.
Boogie. So it's in the last one then. I do have my little black book, ironically, so I will be writing what I need to finish mine off. Yeah, we might as well. I think we're coming towards the end. Oh, we've got 6 more, so we're at 9. Let's random them.
Right, pack battle, final pack battle.
It's not happening. We had nothing the whole time.
I got nothing as well.
Pass.
Yeah, no, rares. Cool, rares.
Okay. Right.
Come on then.
I think you'll open something.
Nope.
Not.
It's blue.
No, it's me. It's me.
I mean, I'll take that.
That's your box back, guys.
Yeah, cool. Now I just need to sell it. I mean, I'll take a Vega. It's not bad. Technically, I need 1 more Vega now.
Yeah, Odd Secret and Odd Bonnie. But sure.
I mean, yeah, it's not the end, is it?
I swear, I have seen a lot of those Luffy's opened.
You say that, yeah, I haven't yet to open one yet. I mean, it's not bad hits, to be fair. Like you say, probably sell the secret just to... how much is the secret? You say 100?
The box.
So 100 then.
Genuinely the box.
Okay. So sell it and can buy 2 of them. Standard.
Pretty much.
Yeah, works for me. Or any other card I want, because I don't really play that deck.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be the end of CTF, probably for another month. We are looking at streaming the Treasure Cup next week. Yeah. Hopefully there is more than 2 people playing in me and Szilveszter. It will probably only be top table, though, I would have thought. I'm not really interested in throw. I mean, we'll be moving people around, but it makes sense.
I'll tell one of my friends to hop around and borrow Robin again.
God.
Or don't.
Yeah, or don't. I don't really fancy doing that. Yeah, give him something. Give him a non-meta deck.
Robin isn't meta. Come on.
It's more meta than what most of us play.
It's not.
Give him Reiju. Give him Reiju. Give him something different.
Yeah, make him play Reiju. Make him play a real skill deck.
Is not going to play any deck that requires thinking.
That's a really, really bad thing to say.
I said skill, not thinking.
You're implying that playing this game requires no skill.
I didn't say skill, I said thinking.
I said skill.
It's the same thing, isn't it?
No.
That's it. Well, either way, until next time.